Uh, this is for our second SSL assignment. So let's begin. So the goal for the assignment was to create a form with inputs and one field to upload a picture file. And whenever you click submit, you should see the input values, a hash password, and an avatar picture. So let's try this. So I have a first name, last name, email already in there, and username. Let's type in a password. Let's just do this and browse. Let's browse for a picture. Let's select this one, open it, and click submit. And voila! So we see on our results page that we have a name, last name, email, username, and a hashed password with our avatar in the corner. So let's take a look at the code for this. So let's just run through the basic HTML with basic form inputs, and on the file I just have an input type of file and a name of file to upload, so it's nothing too complicated. And on the results PHP, first we open a session at the top, start the session, and we pass in session variables. I made a post.name to first name and then last name and so on. And when it came to a password, I hashed the password by passing in this function, which is right here, which uses the salt method and the MD5. This is a save data function where I just append stuff to the HTML. So right here we have an if statement that checks if fields are empty, and if they are, it's gonna append a link to the HTML. Next we have for the file upload, which I will show in a minute. So whenever the post is a sub, there's a couple of things that happen. It checks the image file is an actual image, so it checks if it's a JPEG or PNG or GIF file, and if it passes this condition, it checks to see if the file already exists. If it already exists, then you will have to fill out the information again, sadly. Now, if the file size is too large, it's gonna give you a warning that the file is too large and you will have to get a new file also. And lastly, if the file is not a JPEG, PNG, or GIF file, then you will have to re-select an image. So to make the thumbnail, this is the function. We pass in 3 parameters: new file, where, and the username. So we set the new file to a width and height of 200, so we resized it, and we put it into the uploads folder, and we added a name of the file, the username. We ran this list with width, arg, and height to get the image size, and we calculate it using this ratio. We've divided by height. If there's a problem, it's gonna give you a link to go back to the form inputs. If everything is okay, it's going to run a save data function, and so that's basically the code in a nutshell. So let's give it one more try. Back to my stuff. Let's go back. And let's say we forgot to put in a password and we hit submit. It's gonna say, oh, please fill in this field. And let's say we chose the same image and we hit submit. It's gonna say, oh, sorry, the file already exists, because it does. So we would have to re-enter a new image. Let's try new picture, hit submit, and voila, it works. A new picture with new password, and so on. So, yep, that's the code. Oh, and whenever you upload an image, it makes basically two of them. The last one makes the original file and a thumbnail file. So yeah, that's basically how it knows the image already exists. Thanks for watching.